Hey, what up, my peeps? You got Sarge coming at you Friday night in the backyard. About to get a little practice session in. We got the International Crap Shoot of the Year tournament going, and sponsored by George from CY. And yeah, this is gonna be my practice session for it. Tomorrow afternoon, about around 3-ish or so, myself and another shooter by the name, I think he goes Morphine, should be linking up with Arnell, Dice Grinder, and doing our qualifying. So this is my practice qualification round here. This is a sneak peek of what you might see tomorrow. Probably a shit show, who knows. Alright, let's go. Alright, so I think I'm gonna go with a 6-3-6-3, but in my best case, I quarter turn the top die towards me. Alright, let's see if we can get something going. Here we go. Shooter qualification practice session. Okay, so. Alright. We got a 6.5 mid-mo. Let's get our tracker going. Alright, we got a 6.5 yo. Rolex standard. So yeah, I just been real busy. Haven't been able to get out here. Well, I've been practicing, but haven't been able to set up my equipment. Just been you know, tied down with a whole myriad of things. So, but I said I definitely got to do something this evening. But tomorrow is my my qualification. So here we go. Thanks. 538. Not a good toss. They don't like what I'm getting. Alright. Alright. Hey. Alright, looking for 8. Thanks. 4-2-6. That could be 8 in. Nope. 5-3. And we got a 4-2-6. Okay. So this is my first session. You guys know it's the best of 3. Well, you get 3 hands to come up with your score. Actually, I was supposed to be going tonight, but we rescheduled that. I rescheduled with Arnell. Thanks. It's a 5-1-6. Yeah, I rescheduled with Arnell earlier. Had some stuff that came up. So, yeah, tomorrow you guys get a double feature, back to back. Stick with the 6-3-6-3, quarter turn top die. Thanks. 6-3-9. Ooh. That's split open like a banana split. Yeah, I made a little run down to Shreveport. What was it, last week? Nothing to report. Did not shoot well at all. Matter of fact, my shot was so off that I literally just stopped shooting. So just came off the table. Take some. Yeah, we got a 6.5 mid-mo. Yo. Yeah, came off the table to preserve the bankroll. My shot just wasn't on, man. Plus, it was a weekend too, you know. So, house was packed, and no excuses. I just didn't shoot worth the shit. So, sometimes it beats like that. Thanks, man. 426. Right, looking for 8. Aces. Okay. Interesting. I didn't shoot well down the street, and the tables were choppy. Got a chance to hook up with the big kahuna, Larry, for a bit. Got to shoot with him, so that was definitely the highlight of the trip. Yeah, outside of that, not much to report. Excellent. Alright, looks like an 8 hot 8. That's a front line. Okay. Let's put that in. Need to keep up with the tracker. Hot 8. Yeah, tomorrow afternoon at 3 o'clock. Should be live with Arnell. Doing my qualification round. Should be interesting. Excellent. Alright, we got a 459 Nina. Right up to 9. Mark it up. So, alright, 6363. Incidentally, this is one of the coveted set that Cashier Cage highly recommend for us chopper shooters, chopper enthusiasts, and yeah, excellent. Aces. Also, I've been so out of it that I haven't even, I missed Ed and Jeff Brownwater Bash practice session that they was doing the other night. Again, I just had so much going on, man. I gotta sit down and watch that. Right. Okay, so 156. Not only am I gonna watch it, but I will be at the Brownwater Bash this year. Already got my ticket. Me and the old lady always fly down there. So be staying over at the Bow. Looking forward to it, man. It's always a fun time. Alright. Looking for 9. Let's stay focused. Thanks, man. 6-1. So I heard that little pitter patter. Boy. 6-1. We are out. Okay. What was that? 12? I can't even see that. Yeah, it looked like a 12. So, okay. So that would be my first. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13, if I counted correct. So that would be my first. That would have been my first hand. Now the question is, do I change set or do I stay with it? And how did that come? That came 6-1. But then again too, it was a bad landing. Alright, I'm gonna stick with the set. Nope. I'm gonna change the set. Sticking with the hard ways, I'm gonna go to a 5-4-5-4. Quarter turn the top die away from me. Alright. Here goes. This is hand number 2. Practice qualification session, tournament practice. Okay, so. Alright, AC deuce. Rolex extender. Five, 4, 5, 4, quarter turn, top die away. Alright, we got 4-5-9. Light it up. Alright, looking for 9. So. Buckshot 5-4-9, front line. Mark that in white. Okay. Now we're in the come out. Okay. Let's see if we can get some Rolex going here. You know what? I'm gonna go to a 6-3, 6-4 on the come out. Excellent. There we go. 4-3-7. Come on. Big red, that's what we're looking for. Rolex. Alright, let's do that again. 6-3, 6-4. looking for roll extenders. Okay, so well, we got a 426. Light up the 6. Alright, now I'm going to go back to that 5454 hardware set. Quarter turn the top die away from it. Okay, so 6410. Alright, we're looking for 6. Alright. Okay, so 516, front line. Let's put that in 516. We got a front line winner. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to that 6463 set. And try to get a couple of Rolex. Okay, so there we go. 527 Rolex. And that's what we're looking for. I just want to extend the roll. 6463. Okay, so no, we got a 426. Alright. Don't even have to move the puck. Alright. I'm going to go back to that 5454. Quarter turn the top die. One click away from me. Alright, let's do it. Okay, so. Alright, we got a 325. Alright, looking for 6. Thanks. Alright, we got a 6-5 mid move. Yo. looking for that 6. Okay, so it's a 4-2-6 front line. Let's mark that in white. Bring it down. 4-2-6 front line. Wiener. Probably a good place to have a little sip of brown water, practicing up for the brown water bash. Right. Alright, we're gonna come out back to that 6-4, 6-3. Trying to get a little roll extenders, Rolex. Thanks. 538. Damn. That took off like a rocket. Like the 8. Easy, big fella. Easy. Steady. Alright. We're gonna go back to that 5-4-5-4 quarter turn, the top die. 1 click. Excellent. So 1-4-5. All right, we're looking for 8. Looking for 8. Excellent. I got a 6-5 mid-mode. Yo. Plus the next thing too, when I'm out here practicing this time of year, them damn June bugs, they're already out in full force, man. So I gotta try and get out here while it's still light, because the minute it gets dark, holy shit, I am fighting the bug battle, and yes, I got my bug spray right behind me. Excellent. That's a 4-2-6, easy 6. Right, looking for that 8. Excellent. 5-1-6. Getting a little too much roll out. Getting good numbers, but you know what? This might be one of them times that the dice don't wanna land and stay there. When they do land and stay there, then it'll be something bad. So yeah, just go with it. Not gonna just try to stop them. Let's just keep it going. Excellent. That's a 2-6-8 front line. Okay. Shit, I'm gonna have to use this as my qualification video. We're supposed to be going tonight at 7, but that's alright. We'll go tomorrow at 3. And if anything goes wrong tomorrow, it's because I used up all the good rolls today. Alright, and the come out. Nah, we're in the come out, so tell you what, let's go back to that 6.3, 6.4. Alright, we are looking for Rolex. Thanks. No, we got a 628. Back out on the 8. We have to move the puck. 628. Alright, back on that 5454. Quarter turn, top die. Thanks. 538. Buckshot. Alright, we're back on the come up. Let's go back and again try to get some Rolex in there. 6463. Excellent. Hey, looks like a 10, huh? 10. Right up to 10. Mark it. Yeah, doing a little tournament practice tonight. Okay. 6-3 now. I'm gonna stick with our hard way, 5454. Thanks. Alright, AC Deuce, the shocker. This camera here, because of where the sun is at, I gotta start putting up my blind back there. That camera ends up getting, I don't know, I think the sun messes with the lens, and then it goes, I don't know, it must mess the focus up or something, the autofocus in it, and yeah, the camera goes south. Thanks, sir. Alright, 5-6 mid-mold. Yeah, the sun is gonna mess with that damn and today's an equinox day. I remember something from high school, friggin' amazing. 12 hours of light, 12 hours of dark. Thanks. Looks like a 6. Hard 6. Excuse me. Ooh. God damn. 6. Hard 6. Alright. Looking for 10. Okay, so 5-2. We are out. Cinco, dos, adios. Alright, let's see. Woo, is that correct? 24. Damn. I'm just coming up on a hat check on the 25. Oh man, I'm using up all the good rolls today. That means tomorrow's gonna be a shit show. Cinco dos. Oh boy. Alright. Yeah, man, I should have went today. Oh man. Okay. I'm gonna assume that the tracker was correct, and that was a 25 roller. Not too shabby. So that was the third roll. I mean, that was the second roll. So we got one more hand. One more hand to toss. Question is, should I stick with Hardways? I'll change it up and go to V-set. Probably a big mistake. Why? I don't know. I'm gonna go to a 3-2, 3-6. Quarter turn the top die. 2 it's me. So we got a 5-3 on top. Alright, here we go. This let's get one more sip of brown water. One for the road. Right, let's make it a good one, Sarge. Alright, here we go. Thanks. Midnight. Okay. That's the ultimate roll extender there. Was not expecting that, but very welcome. Tree 2, tree 6. Alright, here we go. Thanks. 5-2. Okay. Rolex. That's scary. I'm getting too much kick out on that dice. Alright, still looking for a point. That's our third and final hand. Excellent. 617 or 167. Okay. Shit. This 3V set got me concerned. Doing much better with with the hard ways. I'm gonna change it. 3236. Ooh, excuse me. This is. Want to sneeze? Want to sneeze? Want to sneeze? All right. It went away. Woo. Here we go. Okay, so midnight. Okay. Yeah. This is the ultimate roll extended trip here. But this doesn't bode well for this set. All right. 3236. You know what? I'm going to change. Nope. I'm going to change the set to a flying V as soon as I set the point. Okay, so. Alright, looks like a 10. 10. Finally, we have a point. Alright. No, not going to change it. What I will do is flip the whole stack over. Okay, 3236, and instead of having the ace on top, let's put the 5 on top. All right, there we go. Ace. All right, we got a 549 Nina. Camera here is gonna go blurry. This camera here is gonna get blurry. The sun is gonna mess with that lens. Okay. 3236. That's my fault. Alright, looking for 10. Excellent. 628, easy 8. This time of year here is so much to consider when I get out here. Gotta fight with the bugs, gotta think of where the sun is gonna be at when I'm recording, because the sun, it gets too bright, it overdrives the camera lens, it messes with the camera lens, so, alright. Alright, sticking with our V sets, looking for 10. Now we got a 628. Easy 8. Two, 3, 6, quarter turn, bottom die 2, it's me. And flip the stack up, put the 5 on top. Alright, looking for 10. Thanks. Alright, looks like an 8, hard 8. Hard 8 action. Alright, 2, 6. Alright, looking for 10. Excellent. Alright, we got a 549 Nina. Two, 3, 6, quarter turn, flip them up. Hey. Got lucky in that 145. Sometimes you start overthinking your toss, finger pressure, and, like Nemo would said, don't overthink it. Alright, looking for 10. Hey, son. It's a 4, 2, 6, easy 6. Two, 3, 6. Looking for 10. Excellent. So 4, 2, 6, easy 6. Alright, looking for a 10. Here we go. Excellent. It's a 5, 3, 8. Yeah, one dice came up a little actually, the dice got caught up on my finger just now coming during the release. Normally, that does not lead to good things. Got lucky. Alright. Okay. Sticking with our V set. Excellent. I've got a 5, 6 mid roll. Oh, hey, and that's the tall. Ha ha. How about that? Okay, interesting. So, well, if it came down to points or something like that, that might come into play. Right now, I'm just like, yay! 3-2, 3-6. Can I turn my bets off since the towel was just made? Alright, this is tournament practice. No turning your bets off, Sarge. What bets? Hey, son. 3-1-4. That did not land okay. That pitter patter. Alright. 2, 3, 6. Alright, looking for 10. Hey, son. It's 1-5-6. They say landing flat. It's never good. Okay. Looking for 10. 3-2. 3-6. Keep that quarter turn on the bottom die or the top die. Excellent. Alright, that's a 1-3-4. Easy 4. Big Joe Crackmaster Journey. Alright. Still looking for that 10. 3-2, 3-6. Quarter turn top die. My nose starting to itch. And that's a 5-2. That's a 5 deuce Bruce. This roll is over with. And we had is that an 18? Wow. Okay, so 19 on the out. Alright. I think that would have been respectable for qualification. If I can do that. 5-2. Okay, so not too shabby. Alright, that was my qualification practice session. The first hand, I think I shot a 12 or 13. The second hand was a hat check, 25 on the, by the time the devil came knocking. And this one was a 19 roller. So, okay. Like I said, tomorrow afternoon at 3, I'll be with Arnell, myself and Morphine doing our qualification tomorrow at 3. And I just wanted to get a practice session in tonight and see what the dice are looking like. And like I say, you know, is this indicative of what's going to happen tomorrow? Hell no. That's what your financial advisor always say. Past performance is not indicative of future results. So me shooting this shit today have nothing to do with tomorrow. But I think I will go with the hard way set, the 5-4-5-4. on the 6-1 on the 6-1 axis, and then the 6-3 on the 5-2 axis. So seem like I'm getting good results with that. So I am going to, you know, try it out tomorrow. We'll see how it goes. Is a check in the mail? We'll have to wait and see. All right, my peeps, this has been the Sarge. You're getting it on a Friday night. And yes, I'm back. Sarge out.